Hi, I'm Lucy, and I'm on the casting and recruiting team here at Media Lab Science. And today we're going to be demystifying the casting and recruiting process. Step 1, inviting you to submit. How do I submit to a study? Let's say we just got a new study in for a moisturizer, and the study is going to be focusing on women between the ages of 25 and 45. The moisturizer promises a reduction in fine lines and an increase in skin's elasticity. You'll only receive that invite if you fit those exact criteria. So in those invites to submit emails, you'll see all the details you need to know, what kind of a product it is, what dates you'll be needed for the study in person, and what your rate of pay is going to be, as well as examples of the sorts of photos that we're looking for in your submission. Step 2, filtering submissions. So at this point in the process, we've received everybody's photo submissions, and we're poring over what's most likely hundreds of photos, as well as collaborating with our clinical team to ensure that you qualify on a clinical level. This can be somewhat of a lengthy process. Just rest assured we haven't forgotten about you. Step 3, casting and recruitment thinks you could qualify, but what's next behind the scenes? We've set aside a preliminary grouping of selects, and we send that group a medical history questionnaire. Now, the reason we send out a medical history questionnaire is just to ensure there's no exclusionary factors that could skew the data of the study or put any participants at risk. Every study has different standards, so that's why we will ask you to fill out a new medical history questionnaire for each new study that you submit to. And on top of that, we're also checking to ensure that we have up-to-date information on what medications you've continued taking, what you've stopped taking, and any further updates in that regard. Step 4, we have your photo submissions and we have your medical history questionnaire all filled out. Now what's next? Those of us on the casting and recruiting team have all of your materials, and we've forwarded that information along to our team of expert graders who are clinically trained to determine if you qualify for the study or not. Step 5, who got cast? After our clinical team's initial assessment, we send the photos to the brand, and the brand gives us their feedback as well. If you don't book, it's often a compliment and it's never personal. It usually just means that whatever criteria we're looking to meet, you don't show a strong enough version of to show progress from the product with. If you did book, congrats! You're gonna get an email confirming that with a link that allows you to sign up for a call time, and that also confirms all the details on how we need you to show up to set for your very first day. Step 6, the study has started. Once everybody has selected a call time from the booking email, we will send out a confirmation of your final call sheet 2 days at least before your study date. Inside that email, you'll find a lot of really important details about how we expect you to show up to set. Usually this is going to mean we're asking that you arrive barefaced and with clean hair, but every study is super different, so just make sure to read your email thoroughly. Keep in mind that most studies on the very first day, you'll also be subject to a final round of expert grading that will determine whether or not you actually enroll in the study. What does that look like? So let's say we're doing an acne study and the brand has asked for a certain number of blemishes on the very first day of the study. If you don't have that number, there is a chance that you could disqualify. And just remember, if you ever disqualify, it's never personal, and we're going to keep you top of mind for the next project we can. We can't wait to see you for your first or your next study. Bye.